Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 5. We want to explain about the component and their properties. The members are Oka Adeliana, Umdadesi Novianti, Dimas Aulia, and Rifki Nainatul Muna. Okay, first about description components. App Inventor provides the user with many different components to use while building their mobile apps. The components are chosen on the design screen and dragged onto the phone. The user can then change properties of these components such as color, font, speed, etc. In the designer view, on the left-hand side is the components palette. This palette contains different drawers such as basic, media, animation, and etc., which hold all of the components. These components can be clicked on and dragged onto the screen.
And then next, types of component. There are two main types of components. Those are visible and non-visible. Visible components such as button, text box, label, and etc. are part of the user interface. And non-visible components such as accelerometer, sound, orientation sensor are not seen and thus not a part of the UI screen, but they provide access to built-in functions of the Android device.
Every component is characterized by various properties. What are some properties of a label component? The current values of these properties are the state of the component. You can specify the initial state of a component in the Properties pane of the Designer window. Application Inventor programs can get and set most component properties via block. Shown are the blocks for manipulating the state of label 1. This block changes the text of the label to say Hello World and changes the color of the text to purple.
Okay, then if you have used the original version of App Inventor, you might notice there are less blocks available when you click on the drawer. This is because all of the get property blocks have been condensed into one dropdown block. Clicking on the dropdown will allow you to change the property that is get or set. Once a component has been dragged on the center viewer screen and is selected, the right column will display the component's full list of properties. The user can change any of these properties to change the design of the apps.
And now, we are going to learn how to adding components and changing properties. In order to add a component to your app like a button or label, simply drag and drop the button and the label components from the palette into the viewer. Now let's change their properties. To change the properties of a component, first click on the component that you want to alter in the Components column. Then in the Properties column, you can start to change the properties of your selected component to make them look and work better on your app. For example, let's make the background of the button dark blue and the text color to white. Let's also change the text to Click Me. Next, we will change the properties of the label. Change the background of the label to white and the text color to dark blue. We also want to change the width to fill parent and the height to 50 pixels. Feel free to play around until you find the settings that you think make your app look best, and there you have it. You have designed your first app.
Okay, that's all for our presentation. If our group have a mistake, please forgive us. The last we say, Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.